Hello guys, this is Warren and Mananis. This is my first ever video here. So today, I'm going to show you my program using Spider. This is my final output in computer programming 1, entitled Dig Our Remarkable Past Philippine History Quiz. Okay, before I begin, let me share you the purpose why I came up with this project. Because I want to create something that would help Filipinos, especially the youths, to understand more about the history. And since we use our devices as our way of learning, I simply made this application. So the quiz application will test one's knowledge, power regarding with our Philippine history. So this contains the user side. Okay. Okay, so let's now proceed to our program. So I created here a graphical user interface using the Tkinter. So as you can see here, I import Tkinter as TK. From Tkinter, import TK. Okay, so let's now proceed to our program. So here, I import Tkinter as TK. From Tkinter, I import here the random SQLite 3 and the time. So here is the login page. So this will enter after the sign up page. And the sign up page will going to disappear here. And I make the username and the password is equals to the string variable. And I created here the canvas. And as you can see the 724 its width and 444 its height. And the background is here. And for the frame, I use the background white. I put 0.8 for the real height and real width. I put the login frame also, and the background as white. 0.8 for the real width and real height, and 0.1 for the real x and real y. I add some headings here for its main title. The PH History Quiz login. I make the foreground black and the background white. And I make the font impact with a font size 40. And 0.1 for the real X and real Y. So here for the username, I make the name foreground for the color black and white for the background. And its font is Palatino, 10. The size is 10. And I place it 0.21 for the real X and 0.4 for the real Y. And I input here the login frame. I make the background here, this color code. I make the foreground black. And I make its width equal to 42. And I place it 0.31 for the real X and 0.4 for the real Y. Same concept here for the password. But the difference is I adjust the real Y here. I make this 0.5 because if you don't, it will place as the position for the username. And I make the password visible as the asterisk here. And I make also 0.5 for the real Y for the place of the login frame. So here, if A is equals to unnamed that get and B is equals to pass that get, if the player input its name and the password, then it will proceed to the menu. Or else, it will you will bring the message wrong username or password. So for the login button, I made a pad x, pad y, and width is equals to 5, and make the relief flat. Using this relief, it will add a 3D a 3D effect for the button and place it 0.4 for the real x and 0.6 for the real y. And and for its main loop. Okay, so here for, for the sign up page, so it will destroy the root after the entry of the sign up page. Then we will put the uname, pass w, date, age as a string variable. And I will also need to create a new canvas here. So 720 for the width, 440 for the height, and for the background here, the code. And for the frame also, I make the background this. And I make the real width and real height for zero point 0.8 and zero point 0.1 for the real x and real y. So I also put a headings here, and this will appear to the headings that create an account. For the foreground, I make this black and white for the background, and I make the font impact and 40 for the font size, and I place it 0.12 for the real x and real y to 0.1. For the username here, okay, I input username here, foreground black, and the background this code, and the font Palatino, and the font size is 10, and I placed it 0.21 for the real x and 0.4 for the real y. And I put also a frame here, so I make the background this, and the foreground black, and the text variable is for the date is equals to date, and I make the width of the frame to 42 and place it 0.31 for real x and 0.7 for the real y. And here I add user to database. So we will going to get the username, password, date, and age. I use the SQLite tree here. So we're going to need the input in database. So here it will automatically created after you you play. So here we will create table if not exist user sign up, and the username, the password, the date, and age here will be put will be put at here, and we're going to insert into the user sign up values this username, password, date, and age, and we're going it will going to execute the selection of the data from the user sign up. Okay, so go to login. Okay, here the database for the quiz, same concept as the shown which is shown above. In here, the sign up button here, I made the pad X, pad Y, and width as 5. And I command here to add user to database with a background white. And I put 15 for the width, 1 for the height, for the active background here, the code here, and I make relief is equals to flat. And I place it 0.4 for the real X and 0.8 for the real Y. And I also made a button for the text here, they already have an account. Same concept here for the sign up button, but the difference is it's real X and real Y. I made the real X here 0.39 and 0.9 for the real Y. And here for the menu. For the entrance of the menu, the login will going to disappear. And I made also another canvas here. I put 720 for the width and 440 for the height, and the background here, this. And the frame, I made the background black. I made the real height and real width to 0.8 and 0.1 for the real X and real Y. And here, I put another label. So here, you will show here, the select your difficulty level. I made the background white and font Ravy 18 for its font size, and I placed a 0.09 for the real X and zero point 0.2 for the real Y. And I use a radio button here for the text in easy, in average, and for the difficult. And I change the real X and real Y according to the level of difficulties. So, so def navigate. So X is equals to variable that get parentheses. So if X is equals to 1, then the menu will destroy and proceed to the easy round. And if X is equals to 2, the menu will disappear and proceed to the medium. And if X is equals to 3, the menu will disappear also and then proceed to the difficult round, or else it will pass. So I make a start button here. I make the background white, font for Georgia, font size 12, and command it to navigate. And I place it 0.44 for real X and zero point 0.8 for real Y. So okay, let's now proceed to the easy. So I made the canvas 800 for the width and 500 for the height and background here. And for the frame, I made the background white. I made zero point 0.8 for the real width and zero point 0.8 for the real height and zero point 0.1 for the real X and real Y. So here, it will show a countdown when you are going to play the quiz for the easy round. Then the range of the countdown is will start for the 30 seconds. So here, after after the time run out, it will appear the text time is up. Then here is the okay for the easy questions. I made 20 questions here, and here you can see the questions and the answers here. Okay, these are 20 sets of questions, and here I put the correct answer, and this is the list of how many questions are available, and we're going to make it random. So for the label of question, I made the font elephant, and then for the font size and the background white, and I made the anchor to the center, and made the relax zero point 0.5 and zero point 0.2 for the real white. And for the options, I made a radio button here. So here, the A, B, C, D. Okay. So same font, the Palatino. Then for its font size and the background white. And I also adjust the real X and the real Y and the anchor here. So as you can see, for the A, I made the anchor to the northwest and B. And for the C and D, I made the anchor for the southwest. Okay. So list that remove open parenthesis X. It will remove the X from the list. So here, the timer, I make the font impact and set the size to 20. And I placed it southwest and 0.880 for real X and 0.20 for real Y. And it will display here the score that the correct score that the player get. So here, it tells it states that if the question is is so here if the question remain to be one, so here it will display the score. So if the question is only one, so it will going to show the score. So but if the question is still two, the last two questions, then for the next question it will configure the end. You will see the end text here. Okay, so if list here, as you can see the choices, so the list that remove from the list and the countdown is equals to -1, then it will display. Then here it will calculate the global score. So if variable that get in the answer, so if you choose a correct answer, then score, then it will add the score as one. Then it has a button here for the submit and for the skip. For the medium, same concept as the easy. So same canvas, same frame, but for the countdown, I made it 20. I set it 20. So yes, it is same concept as the easy. So here, I only put 15 questions, 15 sets of questions here. So we're going to proceed for the answers. Here, as you can see. And here's the list of the set of questions here. And we're going to make it as a random choice. Okay, so same, same as easy. Same font, same background, same place, and same radio button that is used, and same position that is it is located. Okay, then same concept for the display and the calculation of the score. Okay, for the difficult here, just like I said for the medium, it is just as the same for the easy. Okay, but here I make the countdown 10, and here I only put 10 sets of questions. Okay, so here's the list of the questions. I will going to make this random. Okay, same concept here for the label, same concept here for the button, and for the time, same concept also. For the calculation of score, same. And here for the easy, medium, and difficult, for the show mark of their score, I also put another canvas size. So I made a width of 720 and 440 for the height, and for the background is here. And for the frame, I made this white for the background, and I placed the real width into 0.8 and the real height, and 0.1 for the real X and real Y. So after the round, it will appear this. Your score is then the total number of correct score you've got. So here, I make that text black, and the font is to impact 40 for the font size, and real x is equal to zero point 0.5 and zero point 0.2 for the real y, and I put the anchor to the center, and also I put a message here, the have a nice day, and I make this, the concept of the label here is same as the the score, but I adjust the font size into 20 and the real y into zero point 0.6. And so here now, we're going to proceed for the start. So global root is equals to pk. I also made a canvas here. So for the width is equals to 720 and 440 for the height. And I made the grid column is equals to 0, row is equals to 1. And I input here a photo image here. So file is equals to the file name. Remember that if you're going to put here if a image file, make sure that the file of the image is located on the folder of the Python file. So here, I position it in the northwest. And for the button here, I put a text start and will command it to proceed into the sign up page. And I made the width 102, the height 2, active background here. The background, I made it orange, and I made the relief phrase. So, so, and here for the main loop, and here, if underscore, double underscore name, double underscore is equals to the main, then it will proceed to the start. Okay, now I'm going to show you the the final output of this program. So we're going to click run. Okay, okay, okay. So let's wait. Okay, it's now running. Okay, so here. Okay, so let's click the start. Okay, so here we're going to create an account first. Okay, we're going to put my name, then password. Okay, so the day to day. So it's me 18 2021 and my age. Okay, 18, and click sign up. And here we're going to put the username and password that we entered on the sign up. Okay, so okay, I will enter again my username and okay, here I will show you what will happen if you input an incorrect username or password that did not match on the data that you input on the sign up page. Okay, I will put an incorrect password. So here you will, it will notify wrong username or password. Okay, I will going to put the real password. Okay, so log in. Okay, let's start the easy round. Okay, start. As you can see here, the countdown, and you can skip, and here the button where you can submit. Okay, let's start. Wait a minute. Okay, who is the brain of the Katipunan? Okay, this is so easy for me, so maybe I can make it perfect. Okay. Who's the first president of the Philippines? Hmm. Okay. Who killed Magellan? Who is the founder of the KKK? Okay. When is the declaration of the Philippine Independence Day? Okay. The basis of the constitution of the Malolos Republic was the Calderon Plan. Okay. Okay, let's. Who is the national hero of the Philippines? Who was the chief advisor of General Emilio Aguinaldo? Hmm. Oh, okay. What is the acronym that you're secular priest? Okay, you know that. What place in the Philippines is also known as the World City? Oh, I know it. What was the first book published in the Philippines? When was Rizal killed in Bagumbayan? Hmm. Okay. She was the first woman member of the Katipunan. Which of the European countries colonized Philippines? Okay. To me. What is considered the earliest form of writing in the Philippines? Hmm. Okay. I know that. The first political part of the Philippines organized by wealthy Filipino strados. Ilustrados. Okay. Federal Party. When did the original EDSA, People Powers Revolution begin? Okay. Okay. So here, I got 18 out of 20. And here, have a nice day. Okay. So now, we will going we will going to play for the average round. Okay. So let's click the run again. Okay. So now, we're going to play for the difficult round. Okay. Let's click again the run. Okay. Start. So here, we don't need to create another account. We just need to enter our username and the password and log in. Okay, let's go to the difficult round. Okay, so here only 10 seconds, so you need to focus. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of time before I executed. Okay, it was the largest general of the Philippine Revolution to surrender to American. Okay, the oldest code retrieved in the Philippines. Okay, who was incarcerated president during the Japanese occupation? Oh, which of the following former president died in a plane crash? Which among of the following is not included in the provinces representing each race? Okay. Written on the famous work of Emilio Jacinto are found fundamental stitching on the Katipunan. Oh, here. I got 8. Well, that's better. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you learned something in this video. And if you like it, click the thumbs up. And that's it. Thank you.